SABC News sports anchor Xoli Zondo is at a fan zone in Midrand, engaging with fans ahead, of course, of Bafana Bafana's AFCON opener against Angola in a couple of hours' time. So, Xoli, it's good to have you with us. A very good afternoon. So, how are fans getting ready for that all-important clash between Angola and Bafana Bafana? What are their score predictions? I'm pretty curious about what they're saying. Good afternoon.
Well, a very good afternoon to you, Alicia. It is very exciting times right here in Midrand, Johannesburg. This is indeed the public viewing area for truly a big clash, which will see Bafana Bafana taking on Angola in, of course, the AFCON Group B match. Now, of course, as we know, the AFCON started last night with Morocco winning 2-0 against the Comores. But for many South Africans, the AFCON in earnest starts this evening, because they know that at 7 p.m. their team, South Africa, Bafana Bafana, will be up against an Angolan side that hasn't beat them in the AFCON in the 4 times that they've met. But of course, we know that they've met 19 times, but it was Bafana that came victorious in those 9 occasions. Alicia, what's also so special about this afternoon and this evening is that Coach Hugo Bruce will be in charge of Bafana for his 50th match. Now, in the 49 that he's actually been in charge of, he has won 24. So he will want to make sure that his 50th comes with that 25th victory. And of course, for Bafana Bafana, dubbed one of the favorites in terms of this AFCON, after finishing as bronze medalists in the previous one in Ivory Coast, they will want to make sure that they go one step further. So right here at the public viewing area, the fans have been coming in, Alicia. I've seen them. They are now donned in their Bafana regalia. And there is that optimism, that excitement, that belief that Bafana Bafana will start things off positively by gaining all of those 3 points. There is also a live encounter at the moment that is taking place, Zambia up against Mali. It is still goalless at the moment. And of course, we know that after the Bafana Bafana and Angola match, there will be another match, which is also in terms of Group B, that is Egypt, who have won this continental title 7 times. They will be taking on Zimbabwe. So South Africans will also be glued to that encounter, because that result is also important in terms of the group that they find themselves in. But of course, in terms of the fans that are coming in, as they do come in, we will be speaking to them, getting their predictions, trying to find out who they think will open the scoring for Bafana. I mean, yesterday, in terms of that Morocco match, we saw that brilliant goal that was scored by Ayub Al-Kabi, that bicycle kick goal. So the question is, will we even see more fantastic goals, and will those goals come from the Bafana Bafana side? That is a question that will be answered very soon. But of course, for now, I will then throw things back to you in studio as we scour this fantastic venue for more fans who are eager to speak to us right here on SABC News.
Xoli, before I let you go, a very quick one. I mean, I want to take the opportunity to bring you in. I mean, we have bragging broadcast rights. The fans can actually even watch across our sister channels. Talk to us about the excitement around that. And of course, if the weather is also, of course, holding up on that part of town where the fans are currently gathering for 7 p.m.
Alicia, you're absolutely right. SABC, of course, is the official broadcaster of the AFCON 2025. All 52 matches broadcast live on this platform, and of course our sister station SABC2. So even when this match kicks off at 7 p.m, viewers will be able to tune in. We'll also be bringing through those live updates. The match, which is currently on at the moment, is also being broadcast on SABC2, and so will the one that will be played later on in terms of Egypt and Zimbabwe. And in terms of the SABC, it's not just the terrestrial that you can actually catch all of this action. There is also the digital option where you can use SABC Plus, and there are so many options in terms of making sure that you do get the latest from the 35th edition of the AFCON. And as you speak about the weather, yes, it was raining throughout the day, but it's just opened up now. You know, it's almost like the weather gods are saying, saying they are ready to usher in Bafana Bafana in terms of their opening match against Angola. So this weather also positive in terms of making sure that people in and around Midrand come through to this public viewing area at the Carlsworld Lifestyle Deco Center to watch this match with us as the SABC, and of course give us their insights in terms of who they think will walk away victorious, not only today but ultimately to lift this coveted trophy. So it's going to be an exciting evening. We are going to be here until the very last minute to give you the latest in terms of all of these three matches that will be played this afternoon.
Xoli, I mean, what is at stake, especially for Bafana Bafana, for this particular encounter? Because we hear Hugo Bruce says that we're not necessarily the favourites to walk away with, of course, the AFCON Tournament Cup, even though we had a pretty good showing the last time coming in third place.
No, absolutely. In terms of the qualification process of Bafana Bafana, it really did go well, which is why they have been dubbed as favourites. But of course, for Coach Hugo Bruce, he has played down that favourites tagline, saying there are other nations that truly are in contention. When you look at the defending champions, the Ivory Coast, they're coming in here looking to become one of only two nations that is able to defend this continental title. We know the last time that happened was with Egypt, and never since have we seen a nation become able to defend their title. We look at a Senegalese side as well that is truly strong, that won the AFCON before Ivory Coast, that are also looking to have a bite at the cherry once again. The DR Congo, one of those underdogs, Alicia, you know, that come into this tournament also on the brink of qualifying for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. They also have that favorites tagline. But one of the strong nations is Morocco. They want to also do well coming into this AFCON, not only because they're the hosts, but also they will be co-hosting the next FIFA World Cup in 2030. So they want to make sure that they show the world that they're able to win this tournament. A prize that they haven't won in the past 50 years is Morocco. So they're looking to win it. And of course, we know the likes of the Super Eagles of Nigeria are also those that have the favorites tagline, which is why you will find a Coach Hugo Bruce saying we're not really favorites, but the continent is looking at the South African side that has, of course, qualified for the FIFA World Cup, that won bronze at the last edition, and saying indeed they are favorites to lift the trophy, especially when you look at this young side that Coach Hugo Bruce has opted for, that is predominantly focused in terms of the local players that are plying their trade in the PSL. So it truly would be significant should they win it. The last time South Africa did that, Alicia, was of course in 1996. And it is also on the back of finding out from the CAF president, Dr. Patrice Motsepe, that the CAF prize money has now increased significantly from $7 million to $10 million. So Bafana Bafana will also be looking at this as an opportunity to bring this cash prize home, and of course for the South African Football Association to have more resources to work with, to ply back into the development structures of South Africa. So there truly is a lot at stake, not only the bragging rights of being the continental champions and being the kings of Africa, but also just in terms of the monetary value that is associated with the AFCON.
Absolutely. A million reasons for Bafana Bafana to go out there and make us all proud. Xoli Zondo, of course, joining us live from Midrand there at a fan zone.